And hello to you, my darlings. Hello, hello. Welcome. It is Saturday night, September the 6th, and it is one of those nights. Hello. Welcome, 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 my darlings. We're going to have a lot of fun. Are you in the mood? Are you in the mood? Well, before we get started, let me tell you, I'm a teensy weensy bit under the weather. I'm okay. I'm okay. Yesterday was a hard day because I have a tooth that all of a sudden flared and just wanted to be ugly. And my face went, and my eye went, and I'm on heavy duty antibiotic. That's why my voice sounds a little bit, or I would be singing. And so anyway, I am seeing that I look a little pale. And believe me, I have doused on, let me fix the lighting. I have doused on the makeup, and believe me, so between makeup and lighting, hopefully I won't look like I was hit by a football. So thank you. So if you're wondering, and depending upon how I feel, if I can keep talking, we may have to we'll see. We'll keep going. I got a big night planned for us. We're going to keep going. Believe me, welcome, welcome, welcome to each and every one of you. I'm excited. And I want to thank you for being here Thursday when we thank you so much. Y'all are so wonderful. I want to thank you so much for being here. Vampire fangs are coming out. Mitchell says, I got caught in the act. I got caught in the act. There you go. Thank you, Ethel, for your well wishes. And I'm waiting to see another little sweetheart come in the chat because I've got some things to tell you. Anyway, I just want to let you know, and the mods know this, I have invited many people that we know and we love and all of this other. Now, I hope that they all start saying yes. Because when they start saying yes, and let me, my captain is basically saying, Zelda, put your Venmo up here. Listen, what would you do if you didn't have a grifting psychic? Right? At least I don't sit here and say, oh, my darling, you give me $200, I'll pray away your bad negativity. Right? So, my darlings, that's a joke. Hello. Lots of good things coming. So I'm going to keep you posted. We'll keep you going. Now, my darlings, you're going to see that we've got a bot in the chat. And the reason we've done that is because our mods have had their little hands filled lately. And I want them to, that's right, Mitchell, I want them to enjoy themselves in the stream, not having to fight those biting little trolls to come in. So there's a bot, and I got rid of some of the things that, you can put emojis in. The biggest thing are the words. So if you say a bad word, then it'll time you out for 10 seconds. That's it. It's not me. But I love this channel and I want to keep it. And there for a little bit, it was like, hello. So there we go. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I see that too, Gramere. So thank you, my darlings. Thank you. Thank you. So we've got a show for you. And when I see there's a young lady that comes in here, I especially want to be talking to that young lady. In the meantime, it's been a busy week. And Thursday night, we were together for story time. And then we were together for the verdict of Donna Adelson. I say Adelson because an adder is a very poisonous snake. It's Adelson. So, my darlings, I've had some questions about the number 4 because the number 4 And Donna's reading that I did was, thank you, Candy. Bless you, my darling. The number 4. Hi there, everyone coming in. Hello and welcome. Please do me a favor and bump, right? Give me the bump. Give me the bump, not the FBI bump, Hey, here, hold on. We haven't heard this in a while. Wait a minute. Where is my FBI? Hank, where are you?
FBI, open up!
I missed that. Okay, my darlings. So here we go. Get ready, because here we are. Thank you. We are now in spooky season. Welcome. All right, my darlings. So now and my lighting is making me look green. So let's hope that some UFO doesn't swoop down and try to pick me up. All right, my darlings, here we go. So the number 4 in Donna's chat is very significant. And there is another another reading that I did and posted just a little bit ago about Wendy Adelson. Now I'm going to tell you about the number 4. So everybody calm down. I'm going to tell you about the number 4 from the esoteric side, from the dark side, from the psychic side, because that's what's so important. When these numbers show up, there's a reason. So here we are. I'm going to get, me, I made notes. I made notes. Here we go. All right. So 3 nights ago, I asked the cards to speak of Donna Adelson and of Donna Adelson's fate. What came across was not soft and it was not gentle, but it was relentless. And it is a force pressed in and would not let go. It is a single number that rose above all others, circling like a shadow, whispering in its judgment. And it is the number 4. There are 4 elements. There are 4 seasons. There are 4 suits in the Cartomancy and the tarot deck. There are 4 corners of the earth. And especially with one, this particular card. And welcome to the hidden deck. If you haven't seen the hidden deck, my darlings, pardon me. The hidden deck, there is a guide in the psychic shop to learn how to read the hidden deck. This card right here, it means getting in bed with the devil. So I rolled the dice. They reduced to 4. The time they begin Donna's delivery, in the verdict watch, 4:18 in the afternoon. Those numbers collapsed down to the number 4. The jury was out for less than 4 hours, and the final verdict itself came in and came down on the 4th of September. That, my friends, means something. You see, in numerology, the number 4 is not a gentle number. It is a square. It is a prison. It is structure. It is order. It is foundation. And the universe will be whispering to Donna, to all of them, to Charlie, to Wendy, eventually, in my opinion. Here's the whisper. There is no escape. There's no escape now. 4 is a karma builder. It creates a box, and once the box is finished, you must live in it. That's what that means. So Donna, Charlie, and Wendy, I'm not talking about the other ones. I'm talking about family. The crime umbrella, right? The box. Wait, how do I do that? I did this before. Okay. The box. Karma. They must live inside it. And for Donna, that box closed swiftly, even though it was an 11-year trip. Isn't it funny? They're Jewish. And when they went into the universe, it was 11 years. It was 40 years, and it should have taken 11 days. The shadow of 4 is confinement. It is punishment. It is limitation. But the light of 4 is justice, stability, the law of earth made solid. And that is why the verdict came so quickly, my darlings, because the earth dictates the number 4, the seasons, the elements, everything around, built around the number 4. The foundation had already been laid for Donna Adelson and her tribe of red-rumming, murderous thieves. I say thieves because they stole the life from Dan Markell, and they stole it from Ben and Lincoln. Markell is their last name. Sorry. Some say the 4 is the number of angels, and it is. When you see a 444 or 4, it is a sign of protection, and it's of divine order. But now it's in a darker form, because the 4 becomes the prison. It becomes the iron bars, and a fate they cannot change. Pardon me. So was it chance that these 4 circled her like vultures? No. It was not chance at all. This is the universe stamping the seal on Donna. When they are done, there will be 4 in this family that will be held accountable for the death and the loss of life of Dan Markell. Every roll of the dice, every hour, every date, it is all converging to show us that her destiny was sealed by the number 4. In the end, Donna Adelson didn't face just the jury. She faced the force. This number 4 is a force, the force of 4. 4 walls, 4 hours, the 4th day. Each number circled around her like a predator, building a karmic box, and she will never escape. The reading showed it, the dice confirmed it, and the verdict proved it. The force of 4 ruled in this case. And that's what it is with Donna. I will tell you, those boys will be changing their names back, and it will be soon. It will be sooner than what you think. It will be sooner for what you think. Hold on, my darlings, to the happy birthdays and everything. I'm going to catch up for a minute. So it's funny because I have been thinking about Wendy so much since this came down. And it's amazing. Oh, and here is Cheryl. Cheryl, my darling, did you get your little reading yet? I see that you haven't watched it. And if you haven't gotten it, I need to send it to you again, or I'll have True Oracle send it to you, okay? And was it you, my darling, that sent me a couple of packages today? Let me know if it was you. Bound inside of 4. That's right. Now, I also want to talk about Wendy right now. Wendy, in my opinion, no, listen, everyone in here, okay? I do not want you. Okay, good, Cheryl. Thank you. I do not want you to be. Okay, gotcha. I got another Cheryl. Thank you so much. I do not want you to be thinking that this applies to you. If you were born on the 4th day or the 4th month or 4th year or anything, when I'm reading about this, hello, Mrs. Marie, when I'm reading about all these things, it pertains to that reading. That's it. It's not a blanket. You don't get covered up in there. Got it? So, and the mods will show you how to get a reading with me, my darlings. Okay, I want to talk to you about Wendy Adelson. Pardon me. They'll put a link in the chat, my darling, so you can get a reading. Let's talk. Thank you so much, my darlings. Let's talk about Wendy Adelson. I saw something very disturbing. Now, I'm a newbie. I just want you to know that. I am definitely a newbie. I first saw, I've been seeing it around, but I've been so focused on Karen. I've been so focused on anything else. Oh yeah, no. Never take anything because, hello, unless you're evil. And I'm certain that you're not. I'm certain you're not evil. This is for these readings only. When I come up with these things, you're quite welcome. So I'm going to say this. A couple of things. First of all, the foreman of the jury has been speaking out on the talkie tick. I caught that. She said that it was unanimous and they knew within 1 hour that she was guilty as charged. They didn't believe her, but the amazing part is that they said they believe. And remember Thursday night when I said that this is why, pardon me, that antibiotic gets to me, my darlings. This is why the prosecution kept putting up Wendy's picture in the timeline. Because the second thing that they said was that they believe Wendy is guilty and culpable, as well as Mr. Adelson, Harvey Adelson. So within that jury, they talked about how Donna was guilty and how they also believe that Wendy and Harvey are also involved. Now, remember what I said about the number 4? The number 4, my darlings, there will be, in the end, minimum 4 people. But I want to talk to you about Wendy's reading and the number 5. But before I do, I want to talk to you about I want to talk to you about a gentleman who was on the phone with Dan Markel as he sat in his garage and was unalived. Now, some of you probably already know this. I did not know that. It was a man who was a friend of a friend who worked at a school that Wendy wanted to enroll the sons in and did not tell Dan. And they actually got into this school. And they actually were wanting to know more about the school. And so instead of Wendy calling Dan and saying, hey, the boys got into the school, she called one of Dan's friend who called his friend who was associated with that school and had his friend call up Dan and say, hey, your kids got in the school. And Dan did not know what he was talking about. Dan Markel was driving. He was driving. It was right around at the 10:45 mark. 10:45 mark. Be careful, my darlings, of the words you're putting in here. Right around in there. At the 10:45 mark. This friend of a friend, and his friend was Jake. So Jake's friend, who was calling Dan, telling him about the school, it caught Dan off guard. So he said, you could tell that Dan was driving. You could tell that he pulled into the garage, and all of a sudden he said, hold on. There is someone in my drive. Basically, I can't remember word for word, but it was basically an unknown person is in my drive. He said the next thing he heard was a bunch of noise, and he didn't know what was going on. This man on the phone. And the next thing you know, this man said he heard laborious breathing, like, so he kept saying, are you there? Are you okay? He didn't know what happened. So he did not recognize this person walking up the driveway, and he was on the phone with this man. This man hung up and called 911. He wasn't talking to his mother. He was talking to this man about the school. They have the phone records. They have everything else. So now this man hangs up the phone. He was worried. He called his friend Jake and said, oh my gosh, did Dan pull into the school? This is horrible. And told him what was going on. And they said, no, he's not here. We don't know what's wrong. He called the friend of a friend, called 911 and said, look, I was just on the phone. I was just on the phone with this man. His name is Dan Markel. I was talking to him about the school that his boys had been accepted to. And the last thing he said to me was, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. There's an unknown person in my driveway. And then all this loud noises and a voice started. So we called 911, and the dispatcher said, yes, we know that. And there's somebody else that called in too. And we thank you so much. So it was a neighbor. The police told this man it was a neighbor that actually called 911 as well. So there were two calls. So this man was on the phone with them. Now, I want to point out something. I want to point out something about Wendy. Let's go back because this is about Wendy tonight. This is about Wendy. Pardon me, I keep drinking, but thank you. And I swear it's water. Ooh. So let's talk about Wendy. Thank you, Sloth Life, and bless you, my darling, for being in here. Because, oh my goodness. So yes, Wendy tried to frame her boyfriend, and her boyfriend showed up in this last reading. Wendy went to the extent, for those of you who do not know, of asking what her boyfriend's car, what he drove, which I think was a Mazda. He drove this, he drove that, he did this. She was breaking up with him, and she actually asked him not to leave town until after, what was it, the 18th or something like that. The plan was they were going to try to frame Jeff. Now, I want you to know something. If I were in on law enforcement, if I can tell you that, if I were in law enforcement or if I were a prosecutor, that right there would make me suspicious enough, in my opinion, because I am not law enforcement. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a medical professional. But what it would do is ping that little something in me that says, oh, there's some circumstantial evidence. And oh, do I love this? If there's that, there's more. Aside from her driving around to make sure that it was happening, this family is cooked. They're cooked. And Donna is the mastermind. She's the one under the umbrella now. The number 5 kept coming up today in this reading. Let me tell you about the number 5. I want to show this to you. The number 5 is the storm. She is the storm. She's considered the storm. When I laid out the cards for Wendy Adelson today, something struck immediately and nothing stood still. The numbers, the dice, the patterns, they all pointed to one vibration repeating again and again. And there were some other repeats, but the one that was repeated was the number 5. Where Donna is trapped by the number 4, my darlings, Wendy is surrounded by the storm of 5. Remember, Donna attracted the box. She made her bed. She has to lay in it. But now, and lay in it, got in bed with the devil. And now Wendy is surrounded by the storm of 5. The number 5 is never quiet. And just so you know, this is for Wendy. It's for no one else. Because I'm not reading for anyone else in this particular way, but these criminals, in my opinion. The number 5 is never a quiet number. It is a restless spirit. It is a whirlwind, and it is the crossroads. Number 5 is a number of change. You see, because you go from 4 and then you transfer or you transition into the number 5, and you're shaking loose false ground beneath their feet. Number 5 is conflict, turbulence, instability, and in tarot, every 5 is a struggle, and including in Cartomancy, it is a struggle. The number 5 of swords shows conflict and betrayal. The number 5 of Wands depicts chaos and rivalry. The number 5 of Cups speaks of regret and sorrow and guilt. And the number 5 of Pentacles shows loss and hardship. When 5 rises again and again, it says nothing is settled, nothing is safe, and the storm has only begun. So now she is boxed in, Donna, and the storm has begun with Wendy. For Wendy Adelson, this energy reveals a life lived in flux. Choices that dodge accountability. That's what this number 5 means in her reading. Choices that dodge accountability. Stories that shift and change. The craving of freedom at any cost. And the more the number 5 repeats, the more we see someone standing at a crossroads where every decision brings her closer to exposure. Unlike her mother, whose verdict sealed her fate, Wendy's path is still moving. She is now unstable and unpredictable, but the 5 does not allow hiding forever. It demands transformation. It reveals the truth. It tears down facades. And eventually the storm delivers what the box could not. A collapse into revelation. The core energy of the number 5. Change, stability. It is freedom versus confinement. It is a bridge number where the 4 builds the walls, the number 5 tests them. It's the midpoint between the 1, new beginning, and a 9, completion. Because in tarot, in numerology, you use 1 through 9 only. 10 starts you over. 5 is a midpoint. 9 is completion. 1 is the beginning. That makes it a number of choice. It makes it a number of choices and crossroads. Rolling a dice and a number 4, drawing cards to a number 5 suggests someone who is taking a chance, unpredictability, and karmic tests. It is unstable ground. The prevalence of 5 suggests she lives in constant upheaval. And now she wants to dodge, and now she wants to pivot. The 5 aligns with drama, confrontation, repeated cycles of dispute, and it shows someone caught in a storm of their own making. Change is coming. Unlike her mother, in the box of 4, Wendy's 5 suggests she hasn't been locked in yet. Yet is the operative word. But she is at a crossroads, and the universe is saying, your choices will now determine your fate. Wendy's choices right now will determine how quickly she is arrested. I just want you to know that. They're watching her. Avoidance of confinement. She may desperately cling to freedom and try appear untouched, but the karmic winds of a number 5 brings turbulence, and things do not stay hidden forever. The number 5 in this particular situation means that she is running from accountability. She changes her stories and she's deflecting blame. She is addicted to chaos. Have you noticed this family? I know families like that. If you don't have something toxic going on, they create something toxic going on so you can feel like you're living and solving and resolving. And that's what they did. Thriving in drama, always moving so no one can pin them down. Well, now they're starting to be pinned. Charlie took the first fall. I'm talking about this family. Donna was next. Her complete ending will be October 14th, if something doesn't happen before, but we're not going to go there. Often tied to personal and emotional losses and discontent. And this is a fallout of past, but it's all been a choice. This can mean the number 5 can be transformative, and it can bring a sudden shift to liberate the truth. And let's hope that for Dan Markel, this number 5 does its job and exposes everything that has been hidden and more, because there's more evidence. I want you to know that. There's more evidence. They just haven't brought it out yet. The number 5 blows the dust off the corners, and the karmic winds of 5 deliver messages fast, and it's disruptive, and it disrupts false structures. Where her mother is now sealed inside the box of 4, Wendy stands in the storm of 5. Change swirls around her. 5 is a number of turbulence, the crossroads, the unavoidable shift, and it is never still. And eventually, what is unstable must collapse into truth. So in the end, my darlings, in the end, Wendy Adelson is not bound by the force of the 4. She is caught in the storm of 5. 5 choices, 5 crossroads, 5 shadows moving and circling her every move. The dice don't lie and the cards don't bend. Where 5 rages, truth will stay buried. The storm is coming, Miss Wendy. And when it breaks, freedom will no longer be hers to control. That's what the 4s and the 5s mean, my darling, in this particular case. I'm going to share with you that I truly believe that it will not be long before the boys change their name to Markel. I believe that there will be an eventual time that the Markel family in Canada will have to step in and take these 2 young men, and they will change their name. Wendy already knows that. Wendy already knows that she knows enough to know that she knows enough. I believe at this point, in this storm of the number 5, she is panicked. And there will continue to be panic until this is done. Now, what they may do, I just want you to know, because it took 11 years. What they may do is wait. The feds, the prosecution may wait a little bit. Why do you wait? Why do you wait? Well, Jennifer McCabe, if you're watching, I'll share that with you. So why would these authorities, law enforcement and prosecution officers wait? The generals, that's what they call them. I don't know if you know that. The attorney general's office are referred to as the generals. The assistant general, the attorneys are generals. And look who came to visit. This girl, let me get her. Hold on, sister. Hold on. Hold on. I have to position you correct or I won't be able to breathe. Okay, here we are. I think they are early teens now, maybe, these boys. They don't have long to wait. So, but they don't have to wait. They're not going to wait that long. I'm going to tell you why they wait, why law enforcement waits, why they do that. Hear this, Jennifer McCabe? It is because the more they wait, the more relaxed you get. And the more relaxed you get, look at Charlie. Everybody thought they were home free after a certain time. They just thought it was just going to drop off. Hello, my angel. They just thought that they were just going to walk away. Katie, she gets a set of fresh tatas. They're all living the high life. They're all walking around like it's no big deal. Yes, Canadian citizens can get custody of American children because they are family. So yes, definitely. Definitely. So the more relaxed that Wendy or Jennifer get, the more mistakes they will make. Think about it. It's those mistakes because I want to share something about WhatsApp. I use WhatsApp. I use Signal. Those have end-to-end encryption. In order for you to see messages on WhatsApp and Signal, you have to have a phone. You have to have a phone. And by the way, whether you know it or not, WhatsApp and Signal back up to an email. Don't know that? Well, it does. Because your conversations are saved in email. But in order for any type of law enforcement agency, whomever, to see these messages, you have to have a phone. One of the phones. And that's it. It is encryption, end-to-end encryption. So I'm going to tell you this. They use WhatsApp because they thought that they could. Hi, listen, you can't run. You can't. Why anybody would try to commit a crime, and especially so heinous in the world that we live in, when we are surrounded by digital ages, everything makes an imprint. Everything has an imprint. You know, I was, after I did this reading, I was picking up the cards. And I got to tell you, after, that's right, I missed my BlackBerry. But the one thing about this, oh, hold on, my darlings, I got a message. I got to see it because I'm waiting on an important message. Jerry, I think you're right. Okay. So this bump now is becoming a hurdle. It's a lot bigger than the bump. You watch and see. They have things that they're not going to tell Wendy they have all this evidence because she hasn't been charged yet. They don't have to tell her they have anything. The only time they have to tell her if she has anything or her lawyer is after she's been charged. So don't worry. There are ways to get them. There are ways to get those messages. There are ways to get everything is done. End-to-end encryption does not stop anyone from getting any messages at all, period, done. And WhatsApp is connected to Facebook. It's all Meta. Do we really think that is safe? No, not only no, but heck no. So my darlings, those boys will have the last name of Markel again. When they see all of this happening, I think the boys are early teens. When they see everything that is happening, but I want you to know, okay, when everything is said and done, when everything was said and done, they will have Charlie, Donna, Wendy, and Harvey. They will inherit the wind. There's a movie called Inherit the Wind, but there's also a Bible verse about inheriting the wind. I should have pulled it up before now. I'm going to pull it up right now and read it to you because it really makes a lot of stuff. It's actually in the Proverbs. And if you've been listening to Proverbs on True Oracle, you probably would have heard this. It is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 29. Whosoever troubles his own household. Oops, Sammy. She's playing with the light. Oh, I am so sorry. Sam, stop it. Thank you for the interruption, sister. All right. I'll start over. Proverbs 11:29, the verse reads, whosoever troubles his own household will inherit the wind, and the fool will be servant to the wise of heart. You know what this means, my darlings? It means that when you cause chaos and conflict and toxicity and drama in your own home, and when you act foolish and you're buying fresh tatas and you're buying off people that you want to do these jobs and all this other stuff, you will end up with nothing of substance nor value, and the wise will flourish around you. And those you have hurt most likely will inherit your things. The fool will be the servant of the wise. That's pretty remarkable, isn't it? Inherit the wind. They're inheriting the wind. And if you're listening, Jennifer McCabe, that Bible verse isn't just for the Adelson family. There you go. Conspiracy to commit red rum. That is the big one. I mean, pulling the trigger definitely is. But the conspiracy part of it, whoa. So Harvey will be there. Harvey will come, but it will be Wendy. And listen, petty prima donna will now be singing, because I don't know if you noticed, because I watched Donna's performance over and over again. When I was sick yesterday and laying around like a whatever, before I had to go and get a shot, I told him, please don't keep me. $500 for a one aspirin. No, I have it at home. The performance of Donna Adelson. Did you see the furrow in her brow? That wasn't upset. That wasn't remorse. It was anger. And then when they said something about conspiracy, hold on, sister. When they talked about conspiracy, she was like, putting your hands together and doing this is anger. It is an angry move. No tears. But did you read her lips? I read her lips, and I can't say it for a fact, but twice I thought she said, Wendy did this. Wendy did this. Because that cow is so petty. She's not going to be able to stand her golden boy, Charlie, being in the pokey. Now she's going to be in the pokey. And petty prima donna will not like it if Wendy or even Harvey walks. So how much do you think right now that Donna is singing? Because she's going to try to get the judge to get her off that life. And she's going to want to take the stand against Wendy. And she's going to say, oh no, this was Wendy. It was all Wendy. It was all of that. It was Charlie and it was Wendy. Donna's facing life in prison, and what is she, 75? That's 10 years older than me. I couldn't imagine being there. She's now becoming a ward of the state. I saw where she rolled her eyes when Mr. Markell, was giving his impact statement. Her lips, I read her lips. It was, Wendy did it. Wendy did this. Right? Say it, Sammy. Say it. Say, Wendy did this. Wendy did this. That's right. She did it. See? It's the opinion of Sammy. Wendy did this, mermaid. That's right. They all did it. First degree, conspiracy. Yes, Mitchell. Yes. Yes. So Rob doesn't know anything. Bless him. He escaped this diatribe. He escaped. And Donna will do the same. She will finish off her family. She will light the fuse. Do you think she cares about those two young men? She doesn't care about them. Not at all. So there you go, my darling. Bless him. Bless him. Then you've got some female, whatever she is, that has been offered immunity twice and wants to hang out. That shows you. You know what? You know why? She's a career girl. this gang related girl. You know why? She doesn't have to worry about her children being taken care of because somebody else is. And she never has to work another day in her life. She gets fed 3 squares. She doesn't have to do laundry. She doesn't have to worry about what she's wearing. She can hang out, play cards, watch TV, do whatever she wants. Only thing I got to say is, Donna, prepare, because you get 1 roll of toilet paper per week. Then you have to buy them. There you go. 3 hots and a cot. That's it, baby. 3 hots. Canasta. And I know there was another game that I heard that they play. It was a card game. I don't know. Anyway, that is my seeing crime. That is, yes. Did you catch the younger version of Donna on Wheel of Fortune? Yes. Mischief maker, Donna Adelson on Wheel of Fortune. Spades. That's it, Sherry. Thank you so much. Wheel of Fortune. Mischief maker was the winning. She won $2,900. $2,900. Was it worth it? Right? I'm a household organizer. You are also a criminal organizer. There's a name for that, Donna. That wheel was prophetic. That's exactly right, Mitchell. Let me see. We've got some mischief maker. How ironic. Dan's mama was right. They wiped his memory. And, if I had the time, I would now go back and start at the beginning and watch everything from Charlie. I don't have time for that. I wish I would. A domestic coordinator, that's right. I'm sorry. Yes. Domestic organizer, yes. But I'm going to tell you something. I loved Mr. Markel's. I love it. His impact statement where he said he wished she lived to 120. He's got 45 years to go? Nothing worse. We'll ask my vampire friends. There's nothing worse than outliving people that you are surrounded by. I was going to say people that you love, but I don't think in her case she feels that way. Was it worth it? Jen. Come here. Jen. Are you watching? It took 11 years. They're just getting started. And you get another DA in office. Oh, Jen. Oh, Jen. You better be careful. Because they'll be coming for you. That's right. Who wants to hear the new song about part of it? Part of it. Part of it. First of all, you know what the Old Testament says about unaliving someone? Because you don't know, Dan could have had another child. He could have gotten remarried and could have had another child. I mean, stranger things have happened at sea. But it says those who unalive someone not only takes their soul, but the souls of all of them in their generation. Meaning, if you unalive somebody and they're within childbirthing age, you unalive them too. Hello? Oh, I love this. Look at this. Joyce Mayar. Hello, my darling. So, question for chat. Would you love to live in Lady Zelda's backdrop or would you be scared? I think it would be awesome. Well, let's take a little tour. Would you like let's have a little tour. Let's take a little tour. Cuz I made this backdrop. It's my dream backdrop. My dream backdrop. And I love it. You know, listen, I just want you to know, I just cracked myself up. I watch these after we're done, you know. And I think, oh my God, Zelda, you are so dramatic sometimes with these big hello. But I just can't help myself. Okay, let's take a little tour. If we start over here, we have all of the little goodies, like there's books and things to print. Hello, Sam. Thank you so much. And then you come around this way and there's more table space, more crafting things. I love to craft. I love to wrap gifts. I love doing that sort of thing. And you come over here and there's some rooms in the back, storage, you know. And then you can go upstairs. You see there's other little places that you can just hang out and read. And these go into two other rooms. And if you look carefully, there's another balcony up here. You can make anything. I love to craft, but you know what I would be doing? I would be writing. And I'm gonna show you this. There is a Cheryl. She always gives a lot of beautiful, beautiful memberships. She's so good to our channels. Well, I got some gifts from her today. And hold your apothecaries, my darling. Hold on. I got to show you what I got. First of all, check out these earrings. Look at this. The only thing that I can say is they look like carnival glass, and I love carnival glass. This is a moon. I'm sorry, this is a sun, and this is the moon. Then, bless her, they come in this little, oh my gosh, hello. They come in that, and not only did she do that, she gave me a matching pair that are brass. Let me see if you can see those. They're still in the package. I didn't take them out. And by the way, I want you to know what my little place smells like. It smells like Yankee Candle Company Macintosh apple candles. It smells like candy corn. It smells like pumpkins, maple syrup. Oh, we're not done yet, my darlings. She gave me another wallet. I left it wrapped up so that way you could see how beautiful. Listen, I'm a wallet girl. I love wallets. I'm hard on them. I love wallets. Now, wait until you see this. Hello. And yes, talk about Cardi. I'm trying to do the Cardi B lipstick. I'm getting some new lipstick because I know how she does it, but I don't have the right colors. And tonight, because I'm pale because of things going on, see when I face this way, you can see there's swollen under my eye. It's like, hello. I told them last night, you ought to see the other guy. They thought it was funny. All right. I'm not going to take these out of the packages, but the earrings, hello, and I'm dropping them. Earrings, boho style earrings. Boho made me boo-hoo because I was so happy. Check these out. Just check them out. Earrings after earrings. But I got to show you. Look at these. They're fantabulous. They're so me. But I got to show you. Look. Here's another pair. She just went to town But look at this pair. Look at this pair of earrings. And hello. Not done yet. Talk about generous. Not done yet. I have a little thing on the oh, Sam. There about went my lamp. She's mad. Here she comes. She's telling me off. Come here, sister, before we get in troubles. Okay. We're still going. She got me gel pens because she knows I love to write. And there, well, let me take all these out. Look at these gel pens. And they feel like, oh gosh, they feel so good. She's huffing. I wish you could hear her. She's mad at Mama. Huffing. She's Mrs. Huffington. Thank you, Joyce Mayer. I love you. I work hard at it. Thank God for makeup, lighting, and filters. Hello. I should take the filter off of this and say, here is what's really going on with Zelda. See? And we're going to get to the moon thing in a minute. And hold the line. Hold the line. Here we go. Sammy is upset. Sammy is just upset because I keep putting her down. And she'll come up and mess with the light. So, here we go. The Amazon wish list, my darling. The mods can put it up. Now look at these. These are highlighters. Talk about gorgeous colors. They are highlighters. There are the colors. And you can't see. There they are. Sorry, I'm giving you a Canton salute, but I can't help it. And I love highlighters. Oops, I dropped one. Hold on. Because if I don't get it, we'll be carrying it around. These are so subtle and so soft, and they're not in the you ladies, you all know what the Canton salute is, right? Hello. I don't do that, but you know what? I'll look at it this way. If you have your nails done and the occasion comes about, I mean, look how pretty that is. I mean, after all, I don't do that. I don't. But there are times that I feel like it. Anyway, these highlighters are so soft and gorgeous because I love highlighters. And they're not in your face like, oh God, there's a bright yellow highlighter. Oh, help me. Beautiful. Oh, Lloyd, you listen, I'm gonna star you because I'm gonna come back to you in a second. So remember Thursday night, we were talking about the song On Top of Spaghetti. Cheryl F., is that you that gave me this beautiful Amazon haul? And Captain Jerry just put the link. I'm going to have to go in. I mean, she wiped out everything. Hello. Okay. I've got the first stanza to On Top of Old Smoky, but it's not On Top of Old Smoky. It is Song for Karen. Ready? Pardon my voice because I probably sound like I'm scratching on a gravel pavement. Here we go. Oh, David Yannetti, he met Karen Reed. He whipped old poor Meatball when Karen was freed. I'll have to write down the rest of it, but that's the first. I'm getting it. So we got it. The Meatball song. It's the Meatball song. He whipped old meatball when Karen was freed. There we are. Hold on, sister. And look at, I better go over here to the stars. You guys are the stars. Here we are, my darlings. Oh yeah, there's more to come. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. And thank you to the ones who gave to the grifter over here. And I want to thank you especially because YouTube takes 30%. Zelda gets 100. Sherry D, early on at 1:59 p.m. today. Look at what she sent, and look at that puppy. Pardon me. Thank you so much for your generosity, Sherry. Sherry's really into this Adelson case. Boy, she is like, I love it. I love it. Carolyn, thank you. Look at this and that beautiful lipstick. Thank you for your generosity from Kanadi Da. That's what my German families call it, is Kanadi Da. Thank you for that, my darling. Zen Jen, God bless you. And to you as well, my darling. Thank you for your generosity. And the ginger baby, too. Thank you, thank you. Layla, 72. I love that song, by the way, Layla. Feel better, dear Zelda. Thank you. I am already, and I appreciate you being here and being so helpful. You are so sweet. How dare you? Well, thank you. Well, Zelda, I turned 69 yesterday. What? Hubby made dinner, red velvet cake with friends. I am so blessed. Listen, here we go. Are you ready, everybody? It's time to sing to our dear, how dare you? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, how dare you? Well, that rhymed so well, didn't it? Happy birthday to you and many more. Loving it. Barbara Desmond, thank you for being here and letting us celebrate your birthday with you. Barbara, thank you so much for becoming a new member. We're Debbie, not so weird. Member is for 2 months already. Thank you. Carissa, look at you. I love this. Member for 4. Look at this profile. Do we not think we would have some fun if we were in the same vehicle that they are? You know, there was a time in my life when I was vehicle shopping, and it was a bad time in my life. We were, and you know, I was vehicle shopping, and the salesman, thank you so much for being here. The salesman said, now, you know what, Zelda? This vehicle is a 6-passenger vehicle and can be 7. And I said, right now, my darling, I'm not so sure I know 6 or 7 people that actually like me and would like to be riding around with me. But you guys look like you're having so much fun. And look at this sloth light. Look how beautiful. You movie star. Beautiful. Thank you so much for your generosity. I love it. Thank you. Lloyd, I'm coming back to you, my darling. Cheryl, are you the gifter, my darling? 10 Lady Zelda memberships. If you are, listen, you made my century. All of you do. Make my century with these little gifts. You guys are so generous to me. I appreciate it so much. Liz McFall, thank you. This is my weekly. Please update your Amazon wish list with more stuff for you and the kitties contribution. I will do that tonight. Thank you so much, because I'm thinking, oh, wow, I'm running out of stuff. There's some more Wet n Wild lipsticks I want on there. I think they're like $1.25. All right, my darlings. This is Wet n Wild. I think it's a mixture, but it makes me look like I'm unalived. I'm so pale. And believe me, I have packed. You can kind of see my face. It's like, I packed on the makeup tonight, and I thought I better stop. I'm going to need a chisel to take it off tonight. Thank you so much for the gifted 10 Fate and Fortune with True Oracle memberships. And tomorrow, my darlings, is card reading day. Now, I don't know how I'm going to feel. And we may have to postpone just for a day, just for a week, something like that, until I'm back in the saddle again. All right. Lloyd's got a very interesting question. Lloyd Lama, in my opinion, I love that with the red cup. Hello. Zelda, are you able to read trolls in the chat? I mean, scare them by reading their truth. The answer to that is yes. Not long ago, I had, thank you, Sherry. Not long ago, I had a troll come in, and they were wreaking havoc. And basically, I just stopped and said, look, you shouldn't put yourself out there because you haven't filed your taxes in a few years, and you better start looking over your shoulder. And I got a message 2 days later cussing me out, saying that I cursed them because they had gotten a letter and it was in the mailbox and they didn't open it, and they opened it and found out it was from the IRS. So that's what happened. So that's one time. Liz, gifting is my love language, and everyone likes to get fun little pack. I'll tell you, that's very true. Thank you. And you know what this does? It helps me become a good receiver. And you know what else? Oh, look. Yes, Sam. Bless the jar. Bless the jar. The manifestation jar. Look, kiss it, Sammy. Bless the jar. There we are, my angel. It's nothing to eat, Angel. Look at her. She's like, well, if it's something to eat, it's mine. Agent Oobligada will send them letter. That's right, Mitchell. Agent Oobligada. If ever anyone ever comes up to me, and especially when I'm up in Mass, because I will go there one day, and they come up to me and say, excuse me, ma'am, my name is Agent Oobligada. I don't know if I'm going to fall out or laugh. So wouldn't that not be hilarious? Would that not be fun? I think I would just like that. I take things in such stride anymore. So, oh, well, I'm going to add the Wet and Wilds. You're supposed to be able to add to my list. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Mother Nature has not been happy here all day. We've got some rockin' storms going on and lightning and everything else, but that's okay. Come in and haunt us. That's why I want to say. There was something else. Oh, now, my darlings, before I forget, not so serious. What we will be having tomorrow night, September 7th of 2025, is a full corn moon. It is not a harvest moon. The harvest moons always come to the closest of the fall equinox and into October. We're not close to that yet. So we're not close to the harvest. This is a corn moon. But you want to know the cool thing? It coincides with a full lunar eclipse, which turns into a blood moon. Ooh. Wait a minute. Hold on. Where's my howling? Where's my howl? Oh, here it is. There we are. Okay. So here's everything you need to know about the corn moon and the full blood moon, and it is going to be a time. The only sad part is if you are in the United States, we don't get to see it because it will happen in the afternoon. But if you are in Asia, Africa, Europe, and Australia, you'll be able to see that. It lasts for 83 minutes. And here we go with the 11. There we are. So in short, it's a corn blood moon eclipse. It is powerful. It's powerful for fate. It is also endings and karmic revelations. So we're kind of in that right now. And why do you think Donna got what she got? Thank you. I'm looking at my light because I thought I saw something. Okay. So what is this good for? Well, first of all, it's good for your rice jars. Lunar eclipse are powerful endings. This is one that is ideal for letting go of what no longer serves you. So if you need to let go of a bad habit, a fear, a relationship, a situationship, think of it as your karmic reset. Not comic. With me, it would be comic, I'm sure. But it is a karmic reset. Think of it that way, okay? Now, manifesting with precision. You think you're good manifestors now. Hold on. Hold on to your potatoes because we're going to go for a ride. Because unlike any new moon manifestation, this isn't for casting wide nets. This is good for manifesting something specific and grounded. So if you're wanting to do something like financial stability, justice, or a firm decision or a house, now is the time. Now is the time. Because it's an eclipse, karma tends to be swift. What's due will come, and whether that's a reward or a consequence, look out, Wendy. Look out, Jennifer. What to be mindful of: emotional surges. Eclipses always heighten emotions. So there may be sudden anger or breakthroughs or grief or something or breakup, but just remember, hold still, keep grounded, hold the line. It could mean something abruptly ends, but just remember, if there's an abrupt end, there will be an immediate new beginning. You can't have an abrupt end and then sit and wait and think, when is my new beginning happen? Because if there's an abrupt end, it always makes sure there's an abrupt and a new beginning. Some of us may feel tired, foggy. Hello. I was going to do a foghorn, but I thought that would be a little much. Protect your energy, rest, candles, meditation. I have my Macintosh Apple Yankee candle going in the kitchen, and it smells divine. So why does the corn moon matter? It ties into harvest energy. This is the moon we have before the full harvest moon comes. That's what happens. And what you have planted some time ago is now ready to start showing the results. And the eclipse adds the intensity. So if you've sown well, you're going to reap very well. And if you sow not so good, well, your reaping is going to be eh. But here's the good thing. If you don't see blessings, you'll see lessons. And those are not so bad. So the corn moon, the corn blood moon eclipse, is the universe's scythe. You know what a scythe is? It's cutting away what no longer serves. And while the harvest is a truth, what you realize now creates the soil for what comes next. So now is the time to start planting. What are you planting? Your intentions. Your intentions, my darling. It's a corn full blood moon. Don't you love it? I just love those little things. And you learn a lot. I love getting the Farmer's Almanac. Farmer's Almanac. To me, the lessons that I've learned have been the blessings that I've kept with me for a lifetime. Now, you can add to your rice jars. I'm putting mine on the windowsill tonight. Put it on the windowsills. I don't put mine outside. Oh, let's go. I put mine upside down like this. So the rays of the moon can go through and reflect on everything. Got it? There you go. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Mitchell. Now, does anybody feel like doing any EVPs? Put a 1 in the chat, because you know what? I think I want to talk to Dan. What are we supposed to be doing tonight? Sherry, my darling, putting out your rice jar. Put your rice jar on your windowsills and catch, because this full blood moon for us in the United States, full blood moon in the United States, we can't see it. We can't see the eclipse part of it. We'll see the full blood moon tomorrow night, but we don't here in the US get to see the eclipse. So it's full looking tonight. Put that rice jar out. Let's get it. Let's get it. Not on all your windows, just whatever windowsill points in the way of the moon coming. But if you can't see it, still put it there, because the effects of the moon still affect us. We don't have to be in the rays. We don't have to be. Think of it this way. You know how when you're sitting in your home and you see the sun, you got your blinds up, you see the sun. That's it. All good. The sun rays affect us just like the moon rays. I love it. All right, now let me go back here. I want to say something here. Let me see, make sure that I got everything. Okay, I got more stuff. You guys are so wonderful and generous to me. Did I thank you? If I haven't, thank you. If I did, thank you. Joy Shamar, I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Sherry, bless you. She's the one. And look at Joy, $10. I learned a great trick. If you cannot get your license out of your wallet, just put a piece of Scotch tape in a little loop where you would pull it out. Your license will never get stopped. Thank you for that. How wonderful is that? Thank you. Oh my gosh, what a wonderful. Let me check here. Let me check. Now, I have a nice little thing that I want to tell you, and then I got to take a wee break, a wee bit of a break. Do you guys know how much I would love to have a piece of peach pie and a coffee right now? A wee bit of a break, and then I'm going to be coming back. That is a great tip. Thank you, Joy. That is a wonderful tip. That is wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are wonderful. Okay. I'm going to tell you a little bit of a something here. See this thing here, right here? She is like planted in my arm. It's like I'm going to have her surgically removed. And that in alone, it's tired. They all care about me. I want you to know this, but it's like I could literally not sleep last night because they were like, she's like right here on my pillow. And every time I would make a move, she would start purring. And I mean loudly. And if I would move her, she huffs. And she has learned how to stomp. Listen, when she's huffing and stomping, and there's no place right now for me to even order a piece of peach pie. I may have to make one, but if I do, it would be in a one sitting. I would be a one sitting girl. That's how much I love peach pie. Listen, on the list now, because I made homemade ketchup and it is Davoon. And so I'm testing these recipes So I just don't make them blindly again and go, oh, shoot, that tastes like. I am going to be making sweet pepper jelly. I made the ketchup. I'm making sweet pepper jelly. And then I'm also going to be making a pear and plum compote. So then if I want a little something sweet, I'll show you what to do. All right. Peach pie. I know, peach pie. Where am I going to get it? It's 8:30 here. No way I can get a peach pie. Hold on. I just saw something coming through. Kathy, thank you so much for your generous. On Cash App, I can't leave a message, just a heart. So no, if you send in Cash App, I'm loving you. Resisting arrest, look at this, a member for 7 months. You guys are wonderful. So sweet pepper jelly, a new thing, yes. And it is so easy to make. Oh my heck, you guys are gonna love it. You guys are gonna love it. So, all right, I just saw how, okay. Solange Bellou. Oh, I love that name. All right. There was something that, Laura, thank you. This is Laura B. And now look at her. She's beautiful. Look at her. Zelda, you remember the concoction you told us about at True Oracle, where you mix olive oil with something and then you smear it on the inside of your wallet? I can't remember. It was cinnamon. Yes, it was. It was cinnamon. Cinnamon, cinnamon. Don't forget the cinnamon. Olive oil and cinnamon. Just a little bit, just a little tap of olive oil and cinnamon. You rub it on the inside of your wallet. I'm telling you, all of these things work. All of them. Love it. Love it. Love it. Oh, it's 1:30 in the morning. Wilma, bless your heart. 1:30 in the morning, I would be eating peach pie if it were here. And then I'm going to ask, there's 2 more things. I'm going to take a break. Then we're going to take a short break. Then we're going to come back and I got some questions for Dan. KS Granny, thank you so much for the super sticker. You're the one and top shelf. Thank you, I love it. Thank you, thank you. I do have the idea, Joy. Thank you as a wonderful tip. Use powdered honey in place of the sugar. Thank you. That's very good. Texas Grammy. Oh, you are such an angel. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. I ran into a song the other night about Massachusetts. The Bee Gees sang it. Do you remember that? In Massachusetts. Massachusetts, and I can't sing. Remember that song? The Bee Gees? Hello. Massachusetts. Down in Massachusetts. That's right. Thank you, Ms. Jules. Thank you. Okay. The other thing that I want to share with you, do you remember? And for my friends, if you are watching me tonight, check this out. Diner Dash, some pie from grocery store. I don't know. I mean, I've got DoorDash, but do you know how much that would be? Oh, my friends at Mid-Tennessee, let me hold that so it doesn't clank around. Mid-Tennessee Paranormal said that they would be glad to come on as a guest sometime soon. And then you get to ask them paranormal questions. As in, hello, when was the last ghost that you talked to? They are on the talkie tick. If you run into them, if you see them, if you run into them, if you see them, I know. And they generously gave this to me. So if you run into them on the Talkie Tick, if you run into them on YouTube, if you run into any of those things on any of those platforms, say, hey, Zelda sent me. But they're going to come in. They're friends of mine. They're going to come in. I've known them for a long time. And when I get to Tennessee, I will probably join them in a haunt because they go places and it's a lot of fun. And they're awesome people. They are very awesome. Thank you so much. Now, what was the other thing I wanted to tell you? I can't hardly smile. Hello. That's weirdness. All right. So I'll think of it. And the lights are always down in Massachusetts. Remember that, Maeve? I love it. Thank you. So thank you. Sometime soon, because I got my painting out, the one of Monticello, where the candles flicker in the windows and it's an oil painting. I have an artist proof. It is gorgeous. I paid a fortune for it, but I love it. I will be putting it up in my new house, and we will be sitting here one day soon, seeing if we can watch those candles in the upper rooms of the Monticello flicker and do their things. All right, my darlings, if you'll just give me a moment, okay? Just give me a moment. I'm going to take a little break, and I'll be talk amongst yourselves. I'll be coming right back. I'm going to put a little something on for you guys to just feel good with, and I'll be back really shortly. Here we go. Hello there, my darlings. I'm back again. And I'm sitting here talking and thinking about how pale I look. And then I put the most pale lipstick that I possibly could put on. And I got a piece of cheese. That doesn't look very appetizing like that, but is a piece of cheddar, which I love. And, Poe is around. Poe had to have surgery again because Sam attacked him. And you know, you're not supposed to eat dairy when you're taking antibiotics. But since when have I conformed? This is Shaggy Noodle coming. Thank you so much, my darlings. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Dill, do you have a black cat? Haven't seen one. No, I don't. I've had black kitties, but these guys have all been, look at how he's sitting. Thanks for letting me have the break. Okay. Hello, my angel. What do you say, my darlings? Poor Poe. I know, it's Sam. Poe's toe was missing. Poe was missing a toe. And I couldn't find it for a long time. And the next thing you know, I found it one day because Sam was carrying it around like a little trophy. So I had to get it from her. And let me get this thing started so we can get started. How's that sound? I want to ask Dan some things. There we go. And hello to you. Oh, hello, everyone. Stop. Here we go. I'm not going to turn this on. Thank you so much, Poe the Raven. This is he's a lover boy. And meow drive me crazy. All right, my darlings. Here we go. Thank you for being here. We are all grounded and protected. We are asking for the energy of Dan Markell to come visit us this evening. And if you are John O'Keefe, you are more than welcome to step in as well. Sloth Life, thank you, my darling, for being here. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Rosebud, thank you so much. Hold on. Can you ask Richie what he thinks about our Bridgewater Triangle and I will. I have not talked with Richie in a minute because he's been really, really busy. So, but thank you. I'm writing that down. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to focus on this. Dan, Mr. Danny Markell. We see now, here we go, jar. Yes, the manifestation jar. But you may have to help me about what we're talking about because I'm not as familiar with your case, and many people in the chat are. So, jar, I don't know what that means, but I'm down for it, okay? But if you have not seen, your parents were in court. They are lovely. They gave a wonderful impact statement for you. And this is a tragedy, but I know that you're in a very good place because of what you believe. So just so you know, Donna Adelson was convicted of the crime that they have committed against you. And we feel mazel. We feel mazel. And we thank you for being here. So if there's anything you would like to say to us, we know that your sons are feeling a little stress, I'm sure. Explicit, okay? This has been explicit. It's been horrible. It has been horrible. I've got to check something here very quickly, my darlings. All right, thank you. explicit. This is definitely, I don't know what the jar would mean. We might be able to put it all together. Another word is coming, my darlings. Another word is coming. Lovely. You are lovely, Dan. So tell us what is lovely. I think you are. I think you are. I think it's lovely, if you can say that Donna is getting just desserts as I'm sitting here talking about peach pie. How could I miss? Could be his mom's and dad's impact statements. Thursday. Could be. What can you tell us, Dan? What can you tell us? I know that you were talking on the phone at the time that you were unalived, that this happened. I know it was very quick for you to be aware, but I think that you were aware in the hospital about what was going on. Yeah, Mitchell, right. Resistance. Was there resistance in the car? I know that this is your second time here, but I think that you're here by yourself. Awareness. Okay, so you were aware as to what happened. Gotcha. Gotcha. You were aware. You had the awareness. And I think you did resist when you saw what happened. Pardon me, I dropped my tissue. So, what is there something you would like to have us know? Or is there a message that you want to give to us? Veteran. Your father was a veteran, wasn't he? Mandy. Who's Mandy? I don't know a Mandy. I've never seen Mandy. We'll find out though. But who was a veteran? Was it your father that was a veteran? Yes, that's right, Sherry. Don't know Mandy, my darling. But I'm interested about Mandy. Could be short for Amanda. That's very good. Yes. I've noticed the cats are starting to. So we've got energy here. The vet innovation. I think what you're telling me that this is pretty innovative. That they tried. This was innovated. Or are you telling me that what's going on here? No. Is innovation. Oh. Sorry, that's Shaggy turning on my printer. Stop. Sorry, Dan. Sorry, chat. You can hear that's my printer. Shaggy decided he wanted to come close. He came up from behind on this and wanted to be near. That's what they always do. And was rubbing against it. That Shag Master. He's the Shag Master. "11 years was more technology helping them track down." That is a very good point. Mean. Now, I know that he doesn't mean, I know Shaggy is hilarious. You're not nuts, Miss Jules. Hello, where are we all sitting? We're talking to people on the other side. I'm in that group. Donna is definitely mean. This whole thing was beyond mean. It was evil. So who can you give us a name? Can you give us a name? Can you share with us any name or anything like that? I think as time goes on, he'll get warmed up. That's usually what happens with energy therapy. So are your sons probably will receive some therapy. Were you receiving therapy? No, Bilbo. Were you receiving therapy before this happened? I just want you all to know that I am so tempted to order a peach pie. It is 9:00 at night. Who's Cooper? I know that name. Cooper. Who's Cooper? Does anybody know? You're welcome, my darling. Okay, got it. So we've got Amanda Scott posted tribute. Oh, snap, Sharon. That's wonderful. Thank you. Googled it, was in court in October of 2025. A woman named Amanda. Let me put you up here. Thank you for going that. Oh, that profile. Chloe? How did Chloe's in the chat? Chloe entered the chat. Did Chloe bring you here? I have an affection for Chloe. Chloe is a Malinois who would be equal to... Oh, I just had a light go on. Chloe is the dog version of a cat. A Malinois is the dog version of a cat. Just so you know. That's amazing. But I love this. Oh, snap, Sharon. On a memorial page on what's been his 52nd birthday, indicating she was a friend. How cool is this? Thank you. Get the pie? Aunt. Pardon me, I'll be your aunt. You know what? I'm using my iPad and that's what I order stuff on. I may skip for tonight. The owls are not what they seem. Yeah, do breakfast. Oh, honey, if I got a peach pie, it wouldn't last an hour. And I'm kind of afraid to eat right now. There are no rolls. Oh, I haven't had rolls in a long time. Hi, Kelly. Hi there, my darling. Come on in. Love Google too. Look at Chloe came. Can you believe that? Chloe is now Cora. No way, the second I turned it on, it said Chloe Kelly, right? Good research about Amanda. That is absolutely wonderful. Hello back to whomever we are talking to. This is Dan Markell. This is Dan Markell. Is aware that Donna was mean and Mandy mean. Wendy? I don't know. Well, we'll see about the pie. I watched the boys in the night. Okay, warm peach pie with I can't do the ice cream and pie shelf. Oh, I keep having a light that goes on here. Hi, Madra. Thank you for coming in. Right, Mitchell? Hello. Well, I'm not ending yet. Aunt. His sister is the aunt to his sons. Very good, Casey. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I just watched the Garcia and Magwana trial. I'm watching her retrial again. Yeah, she got her fresh set. And anyway, you gave us a very good name, Mandy, and we know that everyone is thinking about you. So I'm grounded. Be careful of what we put in the chat, please. Can you tell us No, I just saw somebody. No, it's okay, Sherry. No, you're good. I have to get extra fat pants if I start buying pies during streams. I can't, because if I eat that pie, I mean, my face is like, hello, feeling like right here. Dan, where you are, I'm going to ask you, you said there was some awareness. Are you fully aware of what happened? And are you fully aware of the details? And can you tell us, is there by any chance that you can tell us what year it is? No, Sherry, you're good. So what is the shelf? Give me a sec. I'll be right back. Oh, wow. His mother's book. What did I miss? What did I miss? Shelf. Okay, this is book right when I got back. Okay. I'm about ready to take another pill. And these things belong to Mr. Ed. If you don't know the joke, Mr. Ed is a horse. They are horse pills. The mother's book. Couple. Okay, there was a couple at a conference about to go on stage to give a speech. Wendy purposely waited to then call and tell him, I want to work. Boy, she is a bear. Bear all, maybe? Bear. So, my darlings, I have sort of kind of something like a little plowman's lunch. Why my cheese is not showing up under like the green bread, I don't know. I missed couple. Okay. Shelf couple book. Okay. So I have more cheese. I have a piece of bread and I have 2 chicken strips. My little plowman's lunch. Dan canceled. Pardon me, I just dropped something. It's not a diet, it's my tooth. I have to be really careful. So I'm just trying to eat things that feel like they'll give me some substance so that I can take these pills, and because I hardly ate yesterday. The house was bare. Wait, I was reading this about Dan canceled. Dan canceled his speech, got on a plane, flew back, and basically everything was gone. Dan didn't know where his two. Well, there's a name for that, Wendy. Did you know that back in my day, back in my day, there was a Wendy doll, and she was a witch. And I think Wendy is a witch with a B. His son's Aunt Shelley, Dan's sister, is in charge of the trust for his life insurance. Bravo! Do I not love that? Would she not love to get her grubby little hands on that? Yes, Wilma, you are right. The house was bare. Who's Nicholas, though? Bare walls. I love salted caramel ice cream. But I have to be careful. See, I'm a big dairy girl. I'm going to tell you what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to upgrade since Dan is here and Dan and I are having dinner together. At the desk. That's right. But was there something in your desk? I'm reading the chat, and these people seem to know more about what's going on than I do. I'm the newbie in this. But anyway, my darlings, I'm going to do this. On my wish list, rub some oil of cloves or place. I'm using ginger grape. Thank you, though. I believe in homeopathy. I believe in that. Thank you so much. The clove burns me too much, but I use the ginger, and I get the ginger in a tube like you cook with that's organic. Look out, because I don't want to take, I'm afraid of taking too much ibuprofen because I don't want my kidneys having a hard time. They did talk about all this in court. I remember. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to update my wish list on Amazon. And here's what I want to do. I'm going to put on there from the British food section because I love it. Branston pea, the brandy pea, salad cream. I haven't had that in years. Piccadilly, HP sauce, the gravy sachets, wrap. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start having lunch with you. So you can see what I'm eating. Coleman's mustard, absolutely. I can't eat much of that because whoo, gets me in the sinus. But I want to do that. I want to start having lunch with you, and then I'm going to make some of the things pushed. Were you pushed? Thus. Outside. Are we talking to? No. Did they push you outside, Dan? Did you? Heinz salad cream. I know. Oh, help me. Michaela. Who's Michaela? I agree, Carissa, but it burns me. This is Wendy Adelson's book. Put either her or Jennifer or both in an alley with me for about 10 minutes is all I need. Oh, Wilma, my darling. See you, my darling. I'm going to start having lunch with all of you on True Oracle. Okay? I'm going to kind of move into the housing because I can't put it on here because it'll screw up my algorithm. Pardon me, and I keep hitting that. And I apologize. I was thinking it was John, but I'm wondering. We'll do lunch lives because I'm gonna make a camera so you can see because I'm gonna be making some of the food. And like I love bangers and mash. I make that all the time. So I grew up with that kind of thing because my mother was the Irish. And she made all the butter and everything else. Cornish pasties, meat pies, mince. Absolutely, was the staples in our house. Audrey, there you go. Give me a plowman's lunch any day, but I'll tell you what, if I bought or a bit down on something very hard and crusty right now, be hello. 6. Are there 6 people so far? Cocan, oh my gosh. Bubble and squeak. Bubble and squeak. My fave. Cabbage, anything cabbage. Are there 6 people that are convicted so far? How many are type? So could Wendy be number 6? Okay, so Wendy could be number 6. Oh. Yeah, we'll do lunch. You call your people, I'll call mine, we'll do lunch. And what I'm going to do is I'll start adding those things, analyst, on my wish list. You don't have to get them, but some good cheddar. Let's see. Oh, I'll do for lunch. I'll do for lunch. So, you'll have lunch with me, like in the daytime. Oh my gosh, Mary Ellen, tell Michaela we love her. And here's the thing though, I don't eat pork and I don't eat shellfish. Analyst is Karen. But who else would be? Cheese and cracked. Only 5 convicted. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Right finger. Hello. I have this tendency to be pointing with the Canton finger, I don't know what it is when you get old like that. Joyce Mayer. Thank you, my darling. Spells Charlie using the first 2 letters, missing the L. So, oh, now that's good. Could this be a forensic analyst? Because I think they've done most of the work already, but Sherry D, that is amazing. Kosher psychic. I'm not kosher psychic. I just want to be healthy. I'm wondering, did you, I don't know about here in the United States, did you see the shrimp that came in and Walmart was selling it in like Louisiana, Alabama, into Georgia, Kentucky, Tennessee, some of the radioactive. They got it from China, radioactive. I don't eat that. I don't eat any of that. I don't care if I catch it fresh. I don't eat it because they don't have the right way of expelling the toxins out of the body. It's bad for you. Shellfish and pork are horrible. That's why God tells us not to eat it. Being. Dan didn't eat pork. Yeah, I know. Some of my I don't know what I am. By the way, the word therapist from before could be Jeff LaCrosse. LaCrosse, is it LaCrosse? Well, Jeff, let's just say Jeff. He has a doctorate of social work. He could also be a therapist analyst. And it's like, oh, now that's very interesting. Thank you. Texas Granny, thank you. I don't eat bottom feeders either. I used to love eel, all of it. No, my mother passed away from eating that stuff. And the doctor said, all it takes is one. All it takes is one. I think that was the analyst being. Shrimp. Didn't know that Louis Rivera's girlfriend's name was Shrimp. Oh, geez. I don't know. I think that he's talking about a forensic analyst because I don't think physical. That's right, Margaret. And now what you see with salmon, I don't eat a lot of that stuff. I want to live. That's why at 65, I'm not on any medication. Praise the Lord, knock wood. Lloyd Lama, thank you. Physical being. Or was he being physical? I used to love perch from Lake Erie, but wow. Could be physical evidence. Thank you, Kaylee. Kelly? Oh, Kelly. Is that how you pronounce? I love that. I see that, Sherry. Yes. Salmon, I'll eat it. I'll eat it, but I do a lot of research on what people, and boy, the salmon has been, yeah. Marisma, I love, listen, I love it. When I was in New Orleans and has sat down with Anne Rice and her entourage, and I left, we went right across the way and ate all you could eat shrimp. And I was sick for 2 days. Remember. Okay. What do we, oh, Mercury Star, there you go. What do we remember? Jim. He was coming back from the gym when he was unalived. Could that be? Mary, right? Don't eat the sardines. Mussels, clams. I like salmon too, but you have to be careful where you get it from. Honey 28, sending you good healing vibes. Oh my gosh. My darlings. Spectrum. That's my cable company. Look at the number 5 that came out in Wendy's reading. If you get the wild caught salmon, be cautious. And even the farmed salmon, just because they say it doesn't mean they are nice. I pray over my food too, but unfortunately it doesn't change the physiology of a shrimp or a pig. Wendy canceled the cable. Sorry, I was talking with my mouth full. I haven't read that yet, Rosebud. I need to. I have over 500 books in my Kindle. I got to get busy. Yes, those men were in the Well, Mary, I don't eat those because those are God's got vacuum cleaners. They eat the flesh of decaying. That's how they keep the ocean floors clean. Shrimp and lobster, and they don't have a digestive system that throws that off, and neither does a pig. And the pigs do the same. Men drove a Prius. Yeah, I remember seeing the cable. Okay. So I don't eat that. I'm thankful every day. Do I need to lose about 20 pounds? Catfish, don't. Thank you, my darlings. She canceled her cable service, took boys' artwork down this trial. Wendy, would you like to make an appointment with me? You and Jen. Jeff said he thought about Charlie had a conduct disorder, oppositional defiant disorder, and maybe on the spectrum. Now, Charlie is a different breed. Charlie is manic. Hi, Courtney. Bless you. Courtney, bless you. Wait, where'd you go, my darling? Did you leave me? No, there you are. Courtney, oh, you look so fantabulous. Those glasses. I love it. Thank you for being here. Hang around because everybody gifts memberships, and you may be in line to get one. So thank you. Thanks for coming in. Please do me a favor, everyone. We got quite a few people watching. If you will give me the bump. That TV story, from the jump, as they say, I didn't believe it. Thank you, everybody. Listen, I'm getting the biggest kick out of this night pop. I don't know about you, but it's helpful. It is helpful. Oh no, the ring. Oh. Oh, yay, Cheryl. Good. We have 300 people watching in totality between True Oracle and my channel here. I didn't order the pie, Courtney. Bless you. I didn't order the pie. I've had a tooth problem, and I could see, pardon me, if I got a piece of something really sweet, as much as I wanted, I didn't. So I have a piece of plain bread, a couple little chicken strips, and a little bit of cheese because I got to take a pill pretty quick. I was down and out yesterday. More down than out, but I was down and out yesterday, swollen up. I thought, how am I going to do this? I told my son, I don't like to eat with my mouth full. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to. I told my son, I said, let's just hope and pray you don't have to stand over my bed with my phone and say, hello, everyone. I'm saying, hello, here I am. Spectrum. I look at spectrum. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. I look at spectrum as in the crosshairs, the focus of hello, let's just look it up. Duh. We looked up the Bible verse. Why can't we look up spectrum? Because he's hanging on that. Not the internet. Thank you. It can be a band of colors in a rainbow. That's right. So glad I looked this up. It can be a wavelength Electromagnetic radiation, an image or a label, okay? An image or distribution of components of an electromagnetic radiation arranged in progressive series according to the wavelength. An image or distribution of components of sound particles arranged according, blah, blah, blah. Boy, it gets in pretty deep. A spectrum is a wide range, is what it says. Classify something. Okay, so that's kind of where I was looking at it. Classify a wide range. We'll leave that tab open. Happened. Label happened. That's different, isn't it? Best Buy. Does not cover a spider smash. Listen, magazine. Was Wendy published? A spectrum could be. Actually, that's a good point. Thank you, Kelly. Oh, a magazine is what kind of a pew pew did they use? A magazine is what you put in the pew pew. You know, did they use one of these, or did they use one of these? Okay, that's what it is. A 9mm. That's a magazine. There we go. The Revolve. Thank you. I love how you guys talk in code, because that's what we are. We're codettes. Threw it in a lake or a river. Oh my heck. They used a revolve. Okay. If they used a 9mm, it would probably have a magazine. If they used a 38, you load that little barrel. Listen, I'm just to the point. Revolvers have no mag. Yeah. Seriously, I am to the point where I just don't like, I heavily do not like her. Because I remember no magazine, it was a revolver. Okay, gotcha. Thanks for the clarification. I thought I had something there for a minute. I would say was a wordsmith. Glad you're looking up. I like looking up alternative. Lucifer, snub nose. Okay. Desire. But could someone have been labeled as something in a magazine? Yeah, was Wendy featured in a magazine at one point? Oh gosh, groovy. I can't stand her. It is fake. Okay. People magazine article about Wendy in 2025. Thank you so much. Hey, it's me, Stacy. Sandy. Who is Sandy? Lower. Sandy and lower. Modeling. Model T. She was a homecoming queen. Just a minute. Please. Oh, look at this. I do think we've got John trying to come in. We have Chloe and Colin. Stimulate. You definitely are stimulating this chat. So John may have snuck in. Hi, everyone coming in. The words have crossed, Kelly. Yes, it's Colin. And I'm going to tell you something. Jennifer, if you're listening, I am totally convinced that next year there will be an election and your buddy, the meatball, will no longer be in office. And you guys better put it together because whoever comes in will initiate. And if you think our boys, Snow, okay, that's him. If you think our boys, Agent Oobligada, is not still up there, they just arrested someone for using, and it was like a city campaign person, not there, but in Boston. Leah Foley announced it for misusing funds. Got a lot to look forward to. Charlotte, that's a great point. Dan is getting justice. John is not there yet, but he will be. He will be. Oh my goodness. Jon Snow. Wasn't Jon Snow in a Game of Thrones? He just told us, Colin, getting one-way tickets. Listen, maybe they could get a group flight together to Vietnam. But Lady Zelda, you're not eating alone. I'm having pretzels with buffalo chicken dip. I've got so many goodies that I want to share with you. So I just decided I'm going to start having lunch with you. Alternative. Who's alternative? I think this is, yeah. I think so too. I think John kind of snuck in here. A group flight. Here's to the group flight for Wendy. And maybe if you contact her, Jen, she may be able to save a seat for you. I'm going to tell you something. I think Wendy is one thing, but Jen is diabolical. I think Jen is diabolical. I think Wendy is, but I think Jen is very diabolical. Let's get a group flight. I know pilots for NetJets. Maybe we can offer. I shouldn't say that stuff. It's not funny. I invited John earlier, so he must have, because the cat started meowing and then Shaggy came up from behind. It's all over. It's all over. Someone sent a, oops, sorry. Someone sent a, oh, I better unplug this, getting hot, a Venmo, and I can't see who it was, so thank you to your favorite grifting psychic up here. See it over there? It's always a party here. Oops, 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 oops. It's always a party. Bus stop Wendy, she said, I say, in my crime umbrella, all the people say, I don't want to sing the words. All the people stare as if we both are quite insane. Someday those boys and Dans will have the same name. Jeff said Wendy was psychotic. Oh, that's almost psychic. Yikes. Alternative. Bus stop Wendy. It's not Wendy. I love that song. It's bus stop wet day. But the way they say it, it comes out Wendy. Dawn. Dawn. Lola, my darling, if you would have seen me yesterday, listen, I was puny yesterday. I've been taking the megas, but we'll see how I go tonight. Hello over there. Donna the Dawn. Very good. Gain. Certainly not laundry detergent. There was some gain. What, financial gain? They gained your young men. Look, we know no one is storming the castle to get Donna Spoon. Are you thinking of the Love and Spoonful? Because I'm singing the Hollies. Can't. What is spoon? La cuchara. ¿Dónde está la cuchara? ¿Dónde está la cuchara? Spoon. What reference would a spoon? Ring? A spoon. Would be a shovel. I don't know. Temporary gain, permanent loss. Donna complained about her spork in jail. I don't think Wendy has a boyfriend now. I mean, think about that. Think. Knowing what's going on, what you're being accused with, and who you're possibly sleeping with. Can you tell those of us who are new about the EVP camp and what that is? Absolutely. Thank you for your question, Courtney. What we are doing, and I apologize for just taking it for granted that everybody knows. Give me a second. Sherry was amazing. What bus stop? Yeah. Every time I hear Wendy, the name Wendy, I keep thinking of that song. Bus stop Wendy. It's wet day, but I sing Wendy. She says I again stay on my umbrella. That. Exactly how they caught the Prius on film was from a bus. See, you just don't know. You never know. Now back to Courtney. What we're doing here, my darlings, for those of you who don't know, these are called EVPs. And they are a way to connect society, right? Hello. I've got this as an app on my iPad. It is to collect messages from those from beyond. Now, how this works, because I'm building one too, I just didn't put it up. Okay, Dan, so that's you. Love. We love you back, Dan. We love you, Dan. So many people do. Skin. Does this mean you've got skin in the game now? What skin? They make my skin crawl, that's for sure. Let me get back to the EVPs. Oh. Well, we're here talking to you. Does that mean O, or is that short for Ohio? Before time. Courtney, I promise I won't stop and start. Stop and start. Okay. The land before time. EVP is an electronic voice phenomenon. What it is that everything has energy, cannot be created or destroyed. It only transfers. When there is someone on the other side or something on the other side, their energy can come into this app and manipulate it through a binary system, which is 1 and 0s. Manipulating through this creates certain vibrations, will create certain words. And as we go along, and I think that you can see that this is evolving. So the more we do it, the bump, hello, tape bump. So the more we do this, so the idea of coming in, I don't believe we're talking to Dan's soul or John's or anyone else because they are gone. What we're talking to is a residual energy, that part, that memory that remains here. Eventually, someday, they will move forward and move on. So that's what this is. That's what this is all about. I hope that answers some questions. We say day first, then that's right, day first, then month cause. Cause and effect. What caused this? Before time. Okay, so it was before. Okay, so you're talking about before the time that it happened. What caused this? Okay, let me ask you something, Dan's energy. Are you not aware what caused this? Because personally, okay, that's what I'm getting. Studio. Because personally, yes, it can't groovy, Cheryl. Personally, if I saw someone in my driveway that I did not recognize, Oh, payment. Okay, so this is Dan talking about how things came about beforehand, before the accident. I'm not sure, just like John, I'm not sure that they really know or they were aware of at the time. Because when things happen like that so quickly, 7/10 of a second and you're gone, it can be done. He hung on for what, 24 hours, Dan did? Cause and effect. What is the studio? Could it have been a studio apartment? Was somebody living in something like a studio apartment, something like that? I'm watching crime scene tape. That's a trick. They tricked him. They tricked him into this. Let me put this back. They tricked him. He was tricked. Oh, wow. This is all unfolding. So thank you, C. Jeff said the last date with Wendy was at a yoga studio. Look at the bars on red. When the bars turn red, that's an indication king, chair. So you were sitting in the main chair, or you were sitting in the driver's seat. Can I take that liberty to say that? Ramp. What did I say about the bump? It's going to become a ramp. I said that in the reading, and tonight I said it was going to be a hurdle. Or what did I say? I can't remember. No, I can move it, Mitchell. I can move. Yes, hello. I am that. Glad rabbi. Yeah, the rabbi was with him. Imagine being the rabbi. So I think he's telling us a little. I think he's telling us a little story. Sitting in the king chair. Could that be the driver's seat? Went from the studio, which was the. I don't think I mute. I don't have my things on. I muted to blow my nose. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Louis Rivera was the Latin king. That's right. Latin kings. You guys, pardon me. Okay, thanks, Lil B. Or the payment that he was supposed to give and Wendy as a part of the divorce settlement. Thank you. And Miss Melanie Little, if you are watching, we love you. Please feel free to just come in at any time. And I want you to come back. Big hugs. Lots of love. I know you're busy. You got to get those chickens off to college. You got to get those babies. And they're no longer babies, but they'll always be our babies. You got to get all this stuff done. Something about a freeway ramp, right? Oh boy, I'm going to start sneezing again. Freeway ramp, I think. Do I think Dan visits Donna and Charlie? I think he will. I think he will. Pardon me one moment. Back label. We saw label earlier. Yeah, Dan was on the phone with his friend of Dan's friend who did not understand and his police interview, you could tell this is something he will never forget. Donna said she felt like Dan was haunting her. Don't you have a lot to look forward to? Bourbon label, it was Bullet Brand, but I'm not spelling it correctly. No, I think you are, Dr. Trey. The Wendy ramp, what was the point there besides timing? Oh, yeah, learning German on Hogan's Heroes. Don't you love that? Oh, I just Googled ramp meaning for it means violent robbery. Amazing. See, this is why you all are my tarot lime crab techs, my Zeldanators. We put that. Listen, we're here. We do nothing but solve crimes. Seriously, we do nothing but we solve crimes. Come in. Welcome. Hello. Pronounced bullate. Oh, see, I don't drink. Wow. Wow, that's really something. Siegfried Garcia, not a Latino king. Okay. Don't, I just got to say this. Sitting in, really, who thinks that they're not watching the trials? Sitting in there watching these trials and seeing everybody just shared. They shared the responsibility, that's for sure. Oh, got it. See, don't listen, Jen. Our buddies, Agent Ubligada and his friends can pretend that they are other people and other pill. Yeah. Will pretend I need to take my pill. That's for sure. And they have a license to do that. They're not misleading you. They're just guiding you into helping you confess. That's what we want you to do. And then be prepared to be haunted even more than you are. But think about this. Think about that person who actually did the act. Would that not just stay with you? I would have a hard time closing my eyes at night. Would you not see that? Because it got him once in the cheek. And his friend who was on the basically said on the phone, said that he could hear laborious breathing because Dan had him on the Bluetooth. Oh, dear God. Oh, that's right. The jailhouse informant. We're in the jailhouse. now. We're in the jailhouse now. But we're talking about the number 4 and the number 5. So Wendy would be number 3. Details, yes. Yeah, they took a Xanax so they could sleep. They knew they knew where their bread was buttered. My darlings, we've been on here for 3 hours. So I'm going to go another 10 minutes because I'm starting to fade and I need to take my pill. Tomorrow I'm going to update my wish list so we can have lunch together. You're never obligated to send anything, but I sure do love it. Thank you so much. It's very kind. Love the earrings. My gosh, are they just not? These earrings are just stunning. All of them. Everything. You all. Rosebud sent earrings, and they're the hoops. I feel like I'm in 1978 again. And I put stuff on the hoops. I love them. Earrings, because you know what? I just got to tell you, my darlings, I wear black all the time. Summer, I look like I don't go home at night. It's just the way it is. 3 hours have flown by. I may not come on tomorrow to do readings because it's very taxing. But I will be here. You never know what I'm going to do. Again, how did Wendy end up, Sherry? Hold on. How did Wendy end up buying the wrong liquor if she showed the employee at the ABC store? Details. Details. And don't forget, before we go, if you want a video reading with me, the links are in the description. I'm going to put a banner up here. If you would like to shop, and plus there's merchandise, I'm going to be updating the merch. We may even see an Agent Oobligada, I don't know. But you can get video readings with me. I finally have gotten all the video readings done. There is True Oracle video reading. Let me tell you something. Some of these, thank you, Zelda. Thank Zelda. Did you hear what I was going to call Mitchell Zelda? I'm cracking up. I need my pill. I wear a lot of black, but I love handbags. I love shoes. And I'm going to tell you something. I was a senior in object, okay? Are you talking about the object that did this? I was a senior in 1978. I know. Close to the Civil War. I'm going to tell you what shoes I wear. Now, in the summertime, you know, I wear a pair of sandals. I wear cowboy boots. I have a black pair and I have a brown pair. And sometimes they're shorter, and I have a black jacket with fringe. Hello. I have a brown jacket with fringe. I love handbags. I love earrings. And I love my hoops, and I love lipstick. I used to wear the big eye makeup with the eyelashes and everything, but you just can't tell cover. I think you tried to take cover, Dan. I think you tried to take cover. Mitchell, you're so funny. I just love having you here. Joe Rob, where have you been, Angel? So glad I was able to catch a live. Hope you get the. Well, you, my darling, thank you for coming in. Bless you. It's an object. Oh, I love that. See, object, cover. Cover would be a story. I'm going to tell you, I think a cover would be a story. Cover would be a story. So object. We object to the stories that they've been telling us because, Wendy, my darling, we all know you are full of the brown stuff. Joyce Bear, listen, Thursday night and Saturday nights are these channels. Monday is Manifestation Monday. So it's Monday night, Thursday night, and always, if you don't know, check the community tabs. I always put in the community tabs. When you click on this subscribe button, many times, like if you're on a TV or a phone, it'll give you a choice of your subscription letter or level. And many are on personalize. We never personalize. You put all. Go up one more notch and put all. Oh, did you get a warming for? How embarrassing! Stop. What did you do? Oh, the emojis. The emojis. You can't put facility. You can't put more than 3. The Nightbot, but we just take it on stride and just giggle. That's because some people have been coming in here in like 15, 20. Hello. And if we know we're going to have a night like that with Miss Melanie or any of our other special guests that I have invited, then I will turn the Nightbot emoji police off. The Markel Medical Facility. I love it. Could be a police facility. Oh, Margaret, I don't have a PO. I'm sorry, I don't. Are you in the U.S.? Are you in the U.S.? If you have, all I know is Amazon Prime has free shipping, but that's all I know. The rule of 3. There we are. That's what it is. Cover. I think cover was, well, that's a good point, Sherry. He raised up his arm to cover himself. Dubra, do you love your cards? Oh, I'm so glad, honey, that you do. Bot of the night. I'm so glad you do. Facility, jail, prison. The number, just remember, everyone, the number 4. Don't remember the 5. We'll be here. I'm going to stream. My darlings, I don't have the strength to make any more. It is a chore making those House of Zelda cards. If you want to be put on the list, you can email me. I'll add you on the list. You never know. I might start colorful. I might start doing that again. But right now we've got a lot going on and it takes time to make them. I'm so glad, Dubra. Thank you so much. That makes my century. Thank you, Zelda. Thank you, Mods. Resisting Arrest. Thank you. Prime has great TV too. Yes, they do. I watch Prime. Do you know I don't even have a TV. Well, I do have a TV. I have Spectrum TV because I have to, because I get internet cheap if I get the TV. But I have to have the big time internet. Oh, honey, the customs freshman. Is one of your sons going to be a freshman? Maybe. Is he a freshman this year? Could be. Could be. 8th grade, maybe. Oh, honey, Margaret, let me tell you this. Custom charge would be Brianna. The customs charge would be completely out of this world. And the shipping would be out of this world. I shipped House of Zelda cards to Canada. The cards were $150. She gave me $27 for shipping, which was great. Shipping was $30 for a pack of cards. When she received it, she had to pay $64 in customs. And then I don't know what went there, but this whole thing ended up being over 200 Canadian. I felt horrible. So I don't want to do that to you. You have a rapid ear TV, Wi-Fi. Charlie's girlfriend's name was not Katie. Who was the other one? Oh, Aunt BB. The question of the century. Which female would you like to see get the silver bracelet first? For me, it's JM, hands down. Feel better soon. Thank you so much, Yard. I think that's John. And look at the correlation. Who you ask for and Yard. Me too. Jenny, who can I run to? That's exactly who I would want to see. You got it. Let me see here. Let me make sure that I've got everybody. I think I'm caught up on everyone. It's on screen. That's Roman's mom. Did I get? I don't know if I get that. JM, Justice for John. Yeah, right. Pendant. Prison Yard. Oh, yeah. What was it about a pendant? There's something about a pendant. Brianna. Wow. Oh, that's Roman's mom? Brianna? Oh, I didn't know that. Brianna is Charlie's baby. Spectacular. Oh, woof. So you see, as we get into this energy is figuring out how to say words. So there'll be a next time. Yes, we are spectacular. We certainly. Wendy's. Who was the pendant? Roman is Charlie's son. Oracle. I like that. Oh, I said spectacular? And it's on an EV. Oh, wow. That was wild, wasn't it? Yeah. This energy is catching on. And it was just like with John, because you could see strong. I want to thank Lady Zelda Kelly. Linda, you are so adorable. Thank you so much. Thank you and the mods for you guys are great. Spectacular Oracle. True Oracle. There you are. Strong. Absolutely. Thank you. I see it, Zelda. There you go. He had many. Oh my gosh, yes, I know. Hello. Spouse. You talking about Wendy? Talking about Wendy? We're going to give you a last word. Become. Oh, wait a minute. Hello. Crochet Crime. I love this. Someone made silver spoon necklaces for everyone at Donna's trial, signifying the day Donna lost her silver spoon pendant. because she no longer has a silver spoon in her mouth. No shame. Whoa.
FBI, open up!
Institutional. Yes. Donna will now be institutionalized. Bravo. I want you to know this. I was sitting here one day, and you know how my fur babies, I'm sitting here one day reading. It was quiet. And I thought, oh, and I mean reading a book, not reading cards, just reading a book. And Shaggy was sashaying through here. Computer. Yeah. Oh, the computers. They found the information in the computer. Yes. That was Agent Oobligada there at the door. That's right. Oh, Melissa, we're getting ready to leave, but you'll have to back up because it gets more interesting as time goes on. But I was sitting here. I read on my iPad because I've got the Kindle on there. Holy smokes. All of a sudden, that pounding, open up. I'm not kidding. I came up out of here. Whoa. Seriously. That startled me. That was a jump scare for me. Loud noises like that, I do the jump scare thing. Yeah, Dan is catching on. He really is. But Crochet Crime 30, that is amazing. Thank you so much. The entire thing is amazing. So we're going to say goodnight to Dan. The entire chat was wonderful today. And I'm going to take him off of there. There we go. Don't think I'm going to have anything more. So I want to thank each and every one of you. Let me take this banner off. I want to thank each and every one of you. Don't forget your favorite grifter. Thank you. And I know that sounds horrible, but you know what? I figure if Hey Turtle and everybody else can point to it, I guess I can too. And I just get a little embarrassed sometimes. Anyway, because I don't like to ask. But this is the job, but I love it. Thank you so much. I don't think I'm going to be reading tomorrow, but Manifestation Monday, I will be here 7 p.m. at True Oracle. You don't want to miss it. Then I'm going to pick a day where I'm going to start having lunch with you on True Oracle, and we're going to be talking about what I'm eating and what I've made. Won't that be fun? We just have a little chat about up and coming things. I'm going to keep you posted about who accepts wanting to come and visit us. I've got to tell you this. I want you all to really follow Calling All Beings if you are not already. Calling All Beings with DJ and Boston Bea. I want you to know why. Of the many years that I've been on here, they are the only ones who have ever invited me onto their stream. They are probably the kindest people that I've met by going to their stream. There are people. They are wonderful. And I am not everyone's cup of tea. And I have invited people that have basically written back and said, Zelda, thank you so much, but I'm a Christian and I don't believe in what you're doing. It's okay. It's okay. And I understand that. So, you know what? We find our groove, and that's what we're here doing. And now we've got Help I'm Haunted on Thursday nights until November. Then we're going to just keep going. Then we'll have some holiday things. We'll have some holiday things. I'm going to take you along with me, but the month of October will be fantabulous. I loved it when Boston Bea, when she joined us. Oh my gosh. She's one of the smartest ladies in this arena that I have ever met. I just love her. So, but listen, there are things out there that we cannot understand, right? Hello, Zach. Understand. And why not talk about them? It doesn't mean that you're not Christian. I certainly am a Christian. I love to teach more than what I do, and I probably should. But you know what? It's no shade. It's no shade. Everybody's allowed to believe in what they believe. It's the way it goes, right? It's the way it goes. Everybody, can you do a text schedule in the description so we can see when you think you'll be on? Now, here's a little thing. I'm working on the spirit box, and I was actually thinking about working on an app. I cannot do anything that requires a lot of my input. An app would. It would require daily, and I already have several channels that I'm. So here's what I'm thinking. I think that's a great idea. I love, Melanie Little. She is fantastic, and she's very empathic, and she resonated with all of this to begin with. So that was a wonderful day. So here's what I'm thinking. I may come up with something kind of like, I have some helpers, but I'm thinking that I might come up with something sort of kind of like the law nerd. I love Emily. She's the one who told me all about her app. But to come up with something, because I have actually, since we were on here last, we talked about it, I've made my own thing other than StreamYard. That is a challenge. I'm not going to be using that anytime soon. And that's okay. Because I want to do things that are quick, efficient, and that you guys love. And I think that it is Grammarly. I think that is a wonderful idea. Something that gives you push notifications on your phone that basically says, hey, Zelda's getting ready to eat, like a field hand. Or, hey, Zelda's got seen crime. True Oracle has this. And that all you have to do is sign up, and it comes either into your email or your cell phone, or both. And I think that's important that you can do that. And also with doing that, I can maybe send you discounts. I can send all kinds of different things. If you want to get a reading, we have drawings on the app. There's things that I want to do for you because I want to give back. So I'm getting them on my phone. Okay, good. Sure, good. So I'm going to let you. What I want to do is things that don't really cost money for you. Okay. But I also don't want to give you junk. I want to give you quality in apps and in everything else. That's so important. I want to give you quality. So that's what I'm looking into. So that way, when I have an impromptu live, like I've done in the past, All I have to do is go click, and it sends out a blast to all of you. So those are the things that I'm working on. We'll see. Okay, we'll see. I think it's wonderful, and I want to thank you so much for being here. Okay, so hang out, because I do have an outro for you. I got to figure out which one, because we've got so many. I've got an outro for you, and I appreciate you being here, and thank you so much for your love and your support, and especially your generosity. And I'll see you again next time. This was a lot of fun, and it went by so quick. I'll see you again next time, my darlings. Bye for now. They'll tell you the facts are clear, but the truth always flickers between the lines. In every shadow, there's a secret that refuses to stay buried. Clues hide in symbols, and sometimes even fate won't show its hand. Voices echo not just from the living, but from the silence they leave behind. I'm Lady Zelda. This is Seeing Crime, where what's hidden doesn't stay hidden for long. Until next time, keep watching.